Hi, we have seen already about the file command. Now we will see about the next menu of the home command. Uh, so cut, paste, copy, and copy image. So all these things along with its attributes section, we will see uh, all the things we will see it here. Okay. So attributes and the cut paste. Okay. So all the things we'll see one by one. Uh, we'll make it in the two session this entire thing. Okay. So first of all, we'll start with the cut, paste, copy, or how it is usable. Okay. So we'll open one more Mastercam here because I need to explain you the copy paste cut option how it is useful. This copy paste is similar to the how it is used in the word file and other thing. The similar option we are going to use it here also. First of all, I will make one model here. So I will open this punch and die assembly now. Oh, only die is available. Um, suppose I'll copy some of the things here from this model. I'll copy it and paste it in the another Mastercam which I opened. Okay, I just say copy. In the another window, you should have another Mastercam opened. So you can copy it in the Mastercam only, not on the any other software. In the same software, on the another Mastercam, if you open another window, in that you can go again paste it here. So it is asking the position attributes. I am all the things I am switching on. Okay. Now you can see that I just copied from the next last Mastercam to the another Mastercam window. Okay. This is how you can copy and paste. So in one I will delete it. Okay. So now we'll see what is cut option. So now I'll say cut here, and in the next window I will say copy and paste. So like this you can uh, cut and paste also you can do it. Um, so you can use the translate option. Uh, so in Mastercam you cannot open two windows in the single Mastercam. So next option is the copy image option. So this model you want to take the screenshot. In that situation you can use the copy image option. You can utilize it. Another file I just opened. So this file you want to show to someone. So you can say here copy image. Just to select it. So now this copy image is copied. Now you can go. So you can go open the paint and you can paste it. Okay, select it. So you can paste this copied image here. So like this, um, it's not in the only in the paint. Even you can copy it, that image can be pasted in the Word file also. Okay, this is about the copy, cut, and paste and copy image. Next, we are going to see the attributes. These attributes are about the properties of the entities. So, with what are the properties you want to make the entities? Okay. So line type, thickness, how you want, how this point to be look like. So all these things you can modify it here. You can change the plane 2D, 3D here. Now the same thing here on the bottom also 2D, 3D. 2D, 3D from there also available and here also available. Both are the same function only. Z depth also available. You can change the Z depth also here. The same Z depth at the bottom of the screen also available. Levels you can use it. So one new file I'll open it now. So I am in the top view now. Point property, suppose example. So I just change my point shape. So I'll select the point. So now point will be visible like this. So however you change, based on that it is going to come. Suppose if you want to see the point in plus, we can see point. Now you can see it is showing in the plus. So it's a property how you want to see the thing in the screen. Suppose similarly line, whether you want a center line, dotted line. Suppose you want center line. Okay, I selected center line in the screen from this point to this point. Okay, now you can see that it is the center line. It made the center line. Uh, Suppose you want a zigzag line you want to make, that also possible. Line command, uh, so you can just select the two lines. So okay, you can see that as zigzag line also you have made continuous line. Okay. So during sectioning you will use this option. So these lines are used there. So you can all these line thickness also you can modify. So I modified line thickness here. So these all the things properties you can change it. You can see that thickness is increased now. So I will make a normal line now. Now I will make it. So I have made one ordinary line. So like this line thickness also you can increase as per the requirement. So this is nothing but the property change. Okay, property change of the entity. So what property this entity is to be look, that you can make it. So next is the color property. So now wireframe color is blue color. Now that's the reason it is show the blue color. If you keep the red means, yeah, I just reset all the things first. Thickness. I just reset all the other property whatever I modified. Now we'll see the color. I'll keep the wireframe in the red color. Okay. Now I will draw all the lines are visible in the red color. Okay. Similarly, for the color for surface and solid color, suppose so you can, if you want to change the solid entity color, that also you can change. Default is the gray color. Okay. So first we'll make one solid here. Okay, okay, okay. I will make it again. Okay. So now you can see. So this color is this one. Suppose if you want just to change the color of uh, just to select it green color. Now again you go here solid extrude cylinder. Just you can click it. Now you can see the color is changed. So what color you are selecting here, the same color will be appear in the screen. So this is the color properties. Like this you can change the color surface color also. So you can I can change surface color now. Uh, one surface I will make it. So actually solid also is there. Combinedly it is coming. So if you want you can delete the. So in this surface also there, solid also there. So otherwise you can make one surface itself. No, what is wrong? Draft surface. Now you can see this surface color. So like this you can change the colors. Okay, this is all about the properties. Or otherwise you can say attributes. Uh, Other than this, the shadings, all shading also available. So now this is too earlier to explain the shading here, but during modeling time this is very much useful. So it shows mostly on the appearance of the product. Okay? Suppose example, I will make one cylinder. So now I just want to I change my shading. You can see here. So how the plastic means how it is look like. I'll change the origin base color. I'll change it first. Okay. Okay. I'll reset to default now. Okay. Here also right click also the same menu is available here. I'll do one thing. Uh, I'll delete this and I'll make it again because the base color I'll just keep it and I'll draw it. Again I'll make solid block. Okay. 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 Now, so now we can see that shading and other thing. So from this we can see that so how it is look like by so by this so like this you can modify the material how if it is a material means how it is look like. So this is comes under the shading. So it shows the appearance only. It shows the appearance only, nothing else. So whatever you are selecting and based on that it appearance it will come. If you want to select reflective, then you can, first you select this, then go here, click and whatever the thing if you want you select it. So like this it will reflection will come on the model. So another is the clear color option. So suppose if you are copying, okay, or copying or translating. So wherever there is a parent and child relation comes, then there may be a color difference. It will show you. So I'll move it to another. So now the red is the parent and the magenta color is the child. Okay. Now it shows the difference between the original and the copied things. Mm. So it will not. So this difference it will show you. And if you are accepting means you can use clear colors. If you are not accepting means you can delete easily. So that is the use of the clear colors. This magenta color is child. Whether you want to accept this magenta, you can say clear colors. If you say clear colors, both will be appear in the same color now. So it will show you the same designed color. Okay, it will clear the child and parent relation. So the same things available in the right click also, clear colors. You can use it from here also. So next is a 2D 3D. 2D 3D we'll see in the wireframe modeling application or 3D modeling applications. Here we'll just understand what is a 2D 3D. So when you use a 2D, now we'll see what is the difference between the 2D and 3D. So I'll make one small example here to differentiate the 2D 3D. So I'll make one rectangle and I'll translate this. Okay, go translate, and I will select everything and okay, and I will use the join command so that it will make the 3D wireframe model. Okay, okay, so it has made the wireframe model. So now I'll show you the difference between the 2D, 3D. Now I just made the clear colors. Now this is my wireframe model. Now I just wanted to draw one line uh, and trying to show the difference between 2D and 3D. Now I kept a 2D. Okay. Now I'll draw one line from this corner to the other corner. Now you can see no doubt. Now I try to make hold in the 3D also, but still it makes the 2D drawing because this option we have taken 2D. Even though I am holding on the top, but it's showing it making in the 2D. Okay. Suppose if I change to 3D now from here to here, so it is making now. So if you keep 3D means directly you can able to draw the 3D lines. If you keep 2D means you cannot draw the 3D, but it will make in the 2D only. That's the difference between the 2D and the 3D. Means 2D means x and y only, 3D means x, y, z. So we can make the line in the x, y, z. So the next is the attribute selection methods. So just if you want to know the attribute of that particular line, you select it and just click it. It will give the complete detail about that particular line attributes. Okay. Both the things are for the attributes only. Thank you.